Ratnagiri in Odisha is the site where the ruins of a Buddhist Mahavihara have been excavated. The monastery is believed to have been built from the 5th century CE onwards and has its origins during the rule of the Gupta dynasty. A subdivisional officer of Jajpur named Ravi Manmohan Chakravarti is believed to have discovered the site of Ratnagiri in the early part of the 20th century. Ratnagiri, along with Udayagiri and Lalitgiri, form what is famous as the Diamond Triangle of Buddhism in Odisha. If you travel about 90 kilometers from the city of Bhubaneswar, you reach the Buddhist site of Ratnagiri. Ratnagiri is about 35 kilometers from the city of Jajpur. After walking about half a kilometer through the town of Ratnagiri from where we parked a vehicle, we reached the entrance to the Ratnagiri Buddhist site, which stands bang opposite a school. The site is a protected monument under the Archaeological Survey of India and there is a ticketed entry. Ratnagiri, which literally means hill of jewels in English, is a sprawling site located on the slopes of a hill. Soon we were met with the intriguing sight of row upon row of votive stupas.
This is Ratnagiri, and we are just in the entrance. And what you are looking behind, these are all votive stupas. These are found in that time when they after excavation, and these are plenty in number.
Votive stupas are miniature stupas that are usually constructed to commemorate a visit or get spiritual benefits.
स्कल्पचर है और इधर उधर देखिए पूरा स्कल्पचर से भरा है। और वो देखिए जो माउंट जैसा दिख रहा है ना, सब नीचे अंदर स्कल्पचर भी स्कल्पचर है, हजारों में मिलेगा।
तो अभी एएसआई का काम चालू है कि बंद है?
अभी पूरा बंद है। 2014 के बाद इधर कुछ भी नहीं हुआ है। और
बट उसका रीज़न क्या हो सकता है? फंड्स?
या दे मेक ए प्लान, दे अलॉट मनी एंड दे डू दी।
Major portion of the site is still unexcavated. You can see the mounds there, underneath which there must be countless sculptures and other remains of this great monastery of Ratnagiri.
We stumbled upon what apparently is a statue of Buddha buried in the mound, with just a portion of the head visible. It shocked us to see that there was no protective barricade around this, neither was there any marker. People were walking around, stepping unknowingly on the head of the Buddha. Our efforts to bring this to the notice of the authorities did not elicit any response. We soon approached the entrance to the largest of the three monasteries in the complex. The entrance is flanked by niches on either side. While the left-hand side niche is empty, there is a beautiful sculpture of a female divinity believed to be a river goddess in the niche on the right-hand side. A short flight of steps leads to the entrance of the monastery. It's a small and elaborately carved doorway made of blue chlorite. The ornate frame of the door is adorned with a medley of figures that are carved with exquisite detail. This wall, with an admirable exuberance of sculpted figures and decorative patterns, presents a rare texture which is yet unparalleled in the structural monasteries in India, says historian Debala Mitra. We passed the image of the Buddhist mother goddess Hariti in a niche on the wall of a narrow path that led from the gate to the massive courtyard.
So we are inside the monastery, the Ratnagiri Monastery. And there are so many sculptures or parts of sculptures that have been excavated, which are kept here.
The huge courtyard, which is square in structure, had a pillared veranda running around it. Inside the courtyard can be found these cells, which were probably used by monks for meditation. At the northern end of the courtyard is what must have been the central shrine, as it faces the main entrance towards the south. The door frame to the shrine is no longer there, however, its jambs exist on both sides. The jambs have four niches that house the figures of a Dwarpala, Bodhisattva, Chamaradharini, and a Naga figure on either side. Inside the shrine on a pedestal is a seated image of Buddha in Vajra Paryankasana pose, with right palm showing Bhumisparsha Mudra. The image is made of 6 different stone slabs that are connected. The central Buddha image is flanked by Avalokiteshvara Padmapani and Vajrapani on either side. Both hold chamaras in their hands. The monastery was a 2-storied vihara with a staircase on its southwest corner. After spending some time at the Grand Monastery number 1, it was time to head towards Monastery number 2. The presence of votive stupas scattered across the site is an indication of the spiritual importance it enjoyed during its heyday.
So we just saw the first monastery, and there is one more monastery that has been excavated, and we are going there right now. This is the entrance or the main gate that leads to the monastery.
The second monastery at Ratnagiri has a layout that is similar to the first one that we just saw. However, the scale is smaller and the structure is a single storied one. There is a central courtyard, and at the rear can be seen the central shrine. Inside the shrine is an image of a standing Buddha. On either side of Buddha can be seen small figures. Some historians suggest that this could be the depiction of Sakra or Indra and Brahma, and the theme is Buddha's descent from the Trayastrimsha heaven. There is a huge stupa or Mahastupa located on the highest point of the hill. Only the base of the stupa can be seen now. As you walk around the site of Ratnagiri, you find that it is literally littered with the remains of what was once a great center of Buddhist learning and religion. Debala Mitra, the Director General of Archaeological Survey of India during 1975 to 1983, who explored and excavated several Buddhist sites including Ratnagiri, compares the site of Ratnagiri with Nalanda. She says it played a significant role in disseminating Buddhist culture and religion, forming itself like Nalanda, an important religious and philosophical academy to which flocked the entrants and scholars to take lessons from the intellectual stalwarts of Buddhism. As we leave Ratnagiri, we wonder at the grand scale of this ancient seat of Buddhist learning, a scale that will be fully revealed only once the excavation has been completed. In the meantime, we hope that the authorities give Ratnagiri the due that it deserves.